Does your bank account balance give you whiplash? One minute you're rich, the next you're wondering if you can afford instant noodles. You're not alone. In the next few minutes, we're going to expose the hilarious and painful truth about cash flow. We'll break down why your money seems to evaporate, how to stop the chaos without giving up everything you love, and the simple secret to finally feeling in control. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll understand your money in a way that's less panic, more peace. They say money talks, but for Jaime, it mostly screams. Finally, my balance is over $2,000. I'm basically rich. Why does my money evaporate faster than my iced coffee? Because, my dear Jaime, you're a financial sieve. Or maybe the universe is just testing your liquidity. Liquidity doesn't mean disappearing cat. Tell that to my Ethereum portfolio, alright? Inflow, what comes in? Outflow, what goes out? The difference between them. Your cash flow. It's the river that runs through your financial life. Simple, right? But if the river flows out faster than it flows in, you've got a problem. A big, wet, Myron-Tisdale problem. So I just need more inflow, right? Easy. I'll ask for a raise. You could also spend less. Let's not get radical or make passive income. You know, by selling AI-generated motivational quotes as NFTs, I think we should focus on not overdrafting first. The goal isn't just to survive until the next payday. It's about creating a system where you're not constantly holding your breath, waiting for the next financial disaster. It's about knowing where your money is going, and more importantly, telling it where to go. They're everywhere. I can't breathe because you subscribed to everything. You have 4 music apps, 3 streaming services, and an annual meditation app you've opened twice. Each one feels small, like a tiny little drip, but add them all up, and you've got a flood. This is what we call a spending storm. Those little, seemingly harmless expenses build up into a financial hurricane that leaves you broke and bewildered. Think of money like air. You need to breathe in and out just, not hyperventilate. You guys worry too much. Just buy the dip. You are the dip cat. The most dangerous moment in your financial month isn't when you're broke, it's payday. That sudden rush of cash can trick your brain into thinking you're invincible. It's a temporary high that often leads to impulsive decisions and another month of financial stress. I'm back, baby, payday, and how long until you're broke again? Let's not manifest negativity. Actually, that's the perfect time to plan. Let's automate your payments so your money flows with intention. This isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. Freedom from late fees, freedom from stress, and freedom from that nagging question, did I pay the electric bill? Step 1. Pay yourself first. Put money into savings the second it hits your account. Step 2. Automate bills. Let technology handle the boring stuff. Step 3. Leave spending money last. What's left over is yours to enjoy. Guilt. That sounds so restrictive. It's called structure. not punishment. Punishment is watching your fund go to rent. And thus began the great budget experimenter, heroic but doomed mission to track every dollar before it escaped. We've all been there, staring at a spreadsheet that looks more like an alien language than a financial plan. The truth is, budgeting doesn't have to be a nightmare of numbers. I can't do this. My brain doesn't speak Excel. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. Track your biggest leaks. Find the 1 or 2 spending habits that are doing the most damage. For many of us, it's the small, daily purchases that add up to a fortune over time, right? Like that daily coffee that costs $150 a month. That's not coffee, that's self-care. Self-care. You've got oat milk privilege. And then it clicks. The breakthrough doesn't come from a complicated spreadsheet or a fancy app. It comes from a simple realization. You are in control by giving every dollar a job sum for bills, some for savings, some for fun. You create a sense of order. You're no longer just reacting to your finances. You're directing them. Okay? If I set aside 30% for rent, 20% for savings, and limit my fund to 10%, I can breathe again. Welcome to adulthood, and peace of mind, and boredom. You forgot to factor in excitement. Excitement doesn't pay bills. Neither does boredom. You're both right, which is terrifying. For the first time, Jaime's money wasn't sprinting out the door. It flowed balanced, predictable, peaceful. This is the goal. A financial life that feels less like a chaotic storm and more like a calm, steady river. It's not about having millions in the bank. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you've got things handled. It's weird. I'm not panicking anymore. That's called liquidity with dignity. Cash flow isn't just about math, it's emotional stability. Yeah, well, my NFT sandwich just sold for $12. So who's emotionally stable now? Still not you, cat. So here's the lesson. Your cash flow is the heartbeat of your finances. You can't always control how much money comes in, but you absolutely can control how it goes out. It's about being intentional. When money moves intentionally, life feels lighter. Unless the blockchain freezes. I get it now. It's not about getting rich. It's about staying in rhythm. Exactly. Money flows where attention goes. I did it. I've got money left over. And no emergency expenses. Guess the universe wanted to rebalance your portfolio. That's okay, Jaime. You've got the flow now. You'll bounce back. Yeah. For once, we're not broke, just temporarily inconvenienced. In the comedy of cash, the trick isn't to stop the flow, it's to direct it. And there you have it. From cash flow catastrophe to financial calm. It's a journey, not a destination. If this video helped you feel a little less alone in your money struggles, do us a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more financial fun. We're so grateful you spent some time with us today. Drop a comment below and let us know your biggest cash flow challenge. Stay tuned for our next episode. Thanks for watching.